You went to Panama. You shot this video. You saw it for yourself. Are the cartels organizing this?
Well, yes, there's got to be some cartels are organizing it, and then different cartels in different areas. And then there's a cartel in Colombia that is actually helping. These are mostly Venezuelans that are going through Colombia. It takes them about 2 to 3 days to get from Venezuela through Colombia, and then they're released in the jungles of Panama, and then they end up in these villages that are there in the jungles of Panama. Some 1,500 to 2,000 of these migrants are showing up in this one village every single day. Then the Panamanian government takes them from there to a center where they feed them, clothe them, etc. Then they take them over to the west, which is the border with Costa Rica, and literally they release them and do this. You're on your way, and off they go. They're all going to the United States. I spoke to them personally. I speak Spanish, so they were pretty frank with me about what they were doing. They're coming from Venezuela through Colombia. They're going to Panama, but they're on their way to the United States, and they're going to places like Chicago, Minnesota, Texas, everywhere in the United States, because they know they either have friends, family there, and they know that the border is open.
Did any of them tell you how much they paid the cartels to travel north?
Well, they paid this cartel in Colombia about $500 each person to get them released in the jungles of Panama. And then they did tell me, yes, as we go, we pay more of these mules to take us around. And then finally I asked them, okay, how much does it cost to cross the border? Because you got to pay the Mexican cartels to cross the border. And, you know, it's north of $1,000 each just to cross the border.
Lord. Texas
No, the cartels are making a huge amount of money, over $1 billion a month on human trafficking. Yeah, it's just as good as drugs.
There's no tax on that either. I mean, that's tax-free, regular, guaranteed income. Significant.
Well, I think unless, of course, you know, they get paid in Bitcoin, and then we can trace it, I guess. I don't know, you know?
Good one, Mr. Congressman, good one. Texas is installing a 1,000-foot floating border wall down the Rio Grande Valley. They're trying to stop migrants from making what may be a deadly swim across the river. Congressman, Texas Democrats think that barrier is dangerous and a bad use of taxpayer money. What do you say to that?
Well, look, I think that the governor is doing what he can to stop the flow. I mean, like I said, a lot of these migrants that are going to come in, they're going to stay in Texas. A lot of them told me they were going to stay in Texas. And so Texas is doing what it can to protect itself because the federal government doesn't do it. And so if we just did our job, if the Biden administration did our job, we wouldn't have to put that barrier. But, you know, Texas is doing what it needs to do in order to protect its, you know, the state.
You're still a Trump guy, sir?
Yes, I am.
All the way? No question?
Yeah, I am. Absolutely.
Absolutely not DeSantis and definitely not Mayor Suarez?
Oh, no, definitely not Mayor Suarez. You know that, okay? I am not a Suarez guy. He's desperate. You know, now he's paying people to give him $1 so that he can get on the debate stage. It's ludicrous. It's pretty sad, actually. Actually, he's giving away tickets to meet Messi. If you give him $1, he'll give you a chance to meet Messi in Miami. If you give him $1, he'll pay for your college tuition. That's just a sign of desperation. So yeah, I'm not a Francis Suarez guy. I mean, I think you can tell that, right?
I knew that, sir. I did know that.
Okay.
I was just winding you up a little. Congressman Carlos Gimenez. Sorry about that. It's Friday. Carlos Gimenez, wonderful stuff. Thanks very much for being with us, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure, like always.
You got it.